What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I've had a lot of people ask me, what does it look like inside the engine using Amsoil? Well, I got my little fleet vehicle here, the one that Andrew and I use to run around town when we need to go get parts or we need to go check on something. It's got 82,000 miles on it. You're going to see me take the valve cover off because the tube seal was leaking, so I got to replace the valve cover anyway, gasket. And then I'm going to pull the valve cover off of it. I've already got it all put back together, okay? But you're going to see me take it off, and you are going to see the inside of this engine at the exact same time that I am. All right, so without further ado, let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. We are working on a 2012 2.0. This is a Transit, and where did it go? Yeah, model year 2012. It's a Transit. I noticed the other day when I was doing the spark plugs in this thing that the spark plug tube seals were leaking, which is the valve cover gasket, which is these little square ones inside here. So we are going to take it apart. I did put new spark plugs in it because it would be a couple days before I got the gasket, but we're going to pull these out. We're going to change the valve cover gasket, and we are going to change the spark plug boots and put everything back together. And while we're in here, we can see what it looks like when we're running Amsoil. And you can see on the dash there, maybe you can see it, 82,972. And let's get started on the valve cover. Tools you're going to need to do this job. You need 8 milli. You're going to disconnect the coils. I'm going to try to make this where you guys can see it. If you can't, I apologize. It is kind of some tight quarters here. I'll unplug a bunch of stuff. I'm going to unplug the injectors. That way I can move the harness. And not forget to plug them back in. This isn't a really bad job to do. Except for getting that guy right there. Up we go. Now, be able to move all this stuff out of the way. That's going to be an 8, looks like. Maybe a 10, but let's get the coils out. This is the one that had the most. This is cylinder 1. This is the one that had the most oil in it. It's got some oil in the tip of it. But we're going to replace that. Yeah. Nasty. Nasty, nasty. So, and then this guy right here. Just unplug him. Move that guy out of the way. And that should give me access to all my bolts here, which should all be 8s. That one came all the way up. That one stayed. That one stayed. That one came all the way. There's another one over here in the corner. And I'll grab that one. That one fell all the way down. Cute. I'm gonna need my 10 here in a minute. Come on. Ah, the bolt that I lost. Told you we'd find it. Right there. Right there. See it hanging around? Right there. The tip of my finger. Probably can't see it. The tip of my finger. Right there. So now I'm gonna use the end of my light here and grab it because it's magnetic. Boom. That was the one we lost. There's one in the back corner underneath the master cylinder. That's kind of the not so fun one to get. Once you get it going, you should be able to get it with your fingers. And then you got that one and that one. And we'll be able to pull the valve cover off. And just snake it around under, do all of this. Like that. Okay, that one's loose. I drop my ratchet way over here. Uh-oh. May have to rebuild this. I've had this thing for years. All right. We should be able to pry right around in this area and get up underneath it. Look at there. I'm gonna push this bracket out of the way. I hope I can snake it. Nope, I'm gonna have to take it off. What size are you? Like a 12 or a 13. Good stuff. 12. I want to say you're a 12. And you're not a 12. Of course, it's always the first one you grab. And it's not the first one you grab. Maybe at 14. But I like these angled ones here. I can get down in there like this. Look at that. It's not a 14 either. It's a 13. It's a 13. Oh, let's see. Where's my 13? So many wrenches. 15. Here's my 13. Not the flex head that I wanted, but it'll do. See? I wonder what it looks like under here. I'm curious. Remember, 82,000 miles. We run the Amsoil. If you guys are interested in Amsoil, I'll leave a link up here somewhere and in the description. Push that back out of the way. Lift this bad boy up. Ooh. All right. Let's take a look. Ooh. $82,000 miles. This is using Amsoil. Let's do this. I mean, I'd say that's pretty clean. What would you guys say? I mean, it's pretty clean in there. Amsoil is some good stuff, man. I'd say that's pretty clean. Like I said, I'm not talking smack on Restore and Protect. Okay, at all. I think Valvoline's a really good oil. I'm just not really fond of the Restore and Protect, because you don't need it if your engine looks like that. There you have it, 82,000 miles. Pull the valve cover off. Really clean in there for Amsoil. And we go, 8 to 10,000 miles on oil changes. I do not recommend that you go 10,000 miles on oil changes. I recommend that you get it tested at about 5,000, and that's going to tell you if you can go further. If you guys want any of the Amsoil products or anything, I'll leave a link up here somewhere where you can actually click on it, and it'll take you right to the website, and you can get what you need. And I'll also leave it in the description and in the pinned comments. So I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.